All right, let's dive in. Today we're tackling superfoods.
Superfoods.
You know, all those like nutritional powerhouses we always hear about?
Right.
Yeah, we've got tons of research and articles here, and we're going to be talking about spirulina, chia seeds, turmeric, goji berries,
Wow.
kale, maca root, the whole nine yards.
Yeah.
And we really want to find out, are they really as super as everyone claims they are?
You know, it's funny you say that because the term superfood itself, it's really not a scientific term at all.
Okay.
It's more of a marketing buzzword
Gotcha.
that's used to highlight foods that are just packed with nutrients.
Okay, so not an official designation or anything.
Right.
But still curious what makes these foods so special.
Yeah.
One that I was reading about that I found really interesting was spirulina.
Okay.
Some of these articles are even calling it a miracle microalgae.
Miracle microalgae.
So what is that?
Well, spirulina is a type of blue-green algae.
Okay.
And you might be more familiar with the kind that you see, in ponds or lakes. But this is a bit different. It's a cyanobacteria, which is an ancient type of bacteria that can actually produce its own food through photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis, wow.
But what makes spirulina so unique is its incredible protein content.
Really?
We're talking 55 to 70% protein by weight.
That's a lot.
It is.
Especially for something that's plant-based.
Yeah.
That's got to be like way more than a lot of the other plant-based sources out there.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's a favorite amongst vegetarians and vegans.
Yeah, makes sense.
For that reason.
But I'm sensing there's more to it than just protein.
You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Spirulina is bursting with other nutrients as well.
Okay.
It's a great source of B vitamins, which are essential for energy production and cell function.
Uh-huh.
And it also contains minerals like iron, which is crucial for red blood cell formation, and magnesium, which plays a role in hundreds of bodily processes.
Okay.
But it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Spirulina is loaded with antioxidants.
Okay, so we hear antioxidants all the time. What do they actually do again?
Well, think of it this way. Every day, our bodies are exposed to things that cause damage at a cellular level.
Okay.
This could be pollution, stress, even just the process of converting food to energy.
Right.
Creates these unstable molecules called free radicals,
Okay.
which can actually harm our DNA and contribute to aging and disease.
Oh, wow.
Antioxidants are like our body's defense system against these free radicals.
Mm-hmm.
They neutralize them.
Like little warriors.
Exactly.
Fighting this fight.
Yeah, preventing them from doing further damage.
Okay.
And spirulina happens to be a fantastic source of a specific antioxidant called phycocyanin.
Phycocyanin, that's a new one.
Yeah.
So spirulina is giving us like the building blocks like protein and minerals.
Yes.
But it's also helping to protect our cells from damage.
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I also read that spirulina has anti-inflammatory properties.
Yes.
Is that connected to this phycocyanin at all?
It is.
Okay.
Phycocyanin is a potent anti-inflammatory, which means it can help reduce chronic inflammation in the body.
And that's a good thing, right?
It is.
Because inflammation leads to other issues.
Absolutely. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to many health problems,
Yeah.
from heart disease to arthritis.
Yeah, so many things.
Yeah,
So this is definitely a good thing.
definitely.
So spirulina is working on all these different fronts to keep us healthy.
Right.
Are there any other benefits that stand out from the research?
Well, a few more that have got the attention of researchers.
Okay.
Spirulina is thought to boost the immune system,
Oh, wow.
possibly by enhancing the activity of immune cells.
Uh-huh.
It's also been linked to increased energy and endurance,
Really?
which is why some athletes are adding it to their diets.
Makes sense.
And some preliminary studies even suggest it might help regulate blood sugar levels,
Wow.
so showing a lot of promise.
So we've got protein, essential nutrients, antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, immune support,
Yeah,
potential energy boost, and even potentially blood sugar regulation.
that's right.
Spirulina does seem to live up to the hype.
I think so.
Now I'm curious about chia seeds.
Okay.
These little tiny but mighty chia seeds.
Right.
What's the secret behind them?
Chia seeds have gained popularity in recent years.
Yeah, for sure.
And for good reason. They're another excellent source of those omega-3 fatty acids we talked about.
Okay.
And specifically, they're rich in ALA, which the body can convert into EPA and DHA.
Right, and those are the ones that are good for heart health.
Exactly.
Okay.
They can help lower triglyceride levels, reduce blood pressure, and even improve cholesterol levels.
Oh, wow.
All good news for your heart.
So heart health, big plus for chia seeds.
Big plus.
What else do they do?
Well, they're also packed with fiber,
Okay.
which is fantastic for digestion.
Right. Keeps everything moving.
It does. It keeps things moving smoothly through your digestive system, prevents constipation,
Okay.
and even contributes to a healthy gut microbiome, which we're increasingly recognizing as being essential for overall well-being.
The gut, yeah.
Yeah, the gut is so important.
And chia seeds, I mean, they absorb so much liquid. They get all like,
And they get that gel-like texture.
Yeah, exactly.
That's pretty unique.
Yeah, and I imagine that helps people feel fuller for longer.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Makes them great for adding to smoothies or overnight oats or even making chia pudding.
Oh, yeah. Chia pudding's great.
Yeah.
And it's not just omega-3s and fiber, right? Don't they have protein too?
You got it.
Okay.
They offer a decent amount of plant-based protein,
Okay.
making them an excellent addition to vegetarian and vegan diets.
So we've talked about a microalgae and a tiny seed.
Yeah.
Now I want to move on to something I use all the time when I cook.
Okay.
Turmeric.
Turmeric.
But it's more than just a spice, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Turmeric has a long history of use in traditional medicine, especially in India.
Right.
It's what gives curry its distinctive yellow color.
Yeah.
But its real claim to fame lies in its active compound, curcumin.
Curcumin. Yeah, that's the one we always hear about.
That's the one.
But what does it do?
Well, curcumin is what gives turmeric its potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties.
Okay.
In fact, studies have shown that in some cases, curcumin can be as effective as certain anti-inflammatory drugs,
Oh, wow.
but without the unwanted side effects.
So it's like a natural anti-inflammatory.
That's a great way to put it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what kind of conditions might turmeric or I guess curcumin be able to help with?
Well, one area of particular interest is its potential role in brain health.
Okay.
Some studies suggest that curcumin may help protect against neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's disease.
That's incredible.
It is.
Anything else?
Researchers are also exploring its potential benefits for joint health.
Okay.
The thinking is that its anti-inflammatory properties could help reduce pain and stiffness in people with osteoarthritis. And there's even early evidence that it might have anti-cancer properties.
Wow.
But much more research is needed in that area.
Yeah, for sure. So turmeric is really sounding more and more like a superhero in the kitchen.
It kind of is.
So we've covered spirulina, chia seeds, turmeric.
Yes.
I want to talk about another one that's always interested me.
Okay.
Goji berries.
Goji berries.
What makes these little red berries so special?
Goji berries, sometimes called wolf berries, have been used in traditional Chinese medicine for centuries.
Centuries? Wow.
They're like tiny nutritional powerhouses,
Okay.
brimming with antioxidants.
Or antioxidants.
More antioxidants,
That's
but
stay.
they are a little bit different.
Okay.
Goji berries are particularly rich in a type of antioxidant called carotenoids.
Carotenoids. Okay.
And you might be familiar with beta-carotene,
Right.
which is found in carrots.
Right. And that's the one that's good for your eyes.
Exactly. It gives them their orange color.
Yes.
So are the carotenoids in goji berries doing the same thing?
Are they good for our eyes?
They are.
Okay.
Goji berries are packed with two carotenoids that are especially beneficial for eye health, lutein and zeaxanthin.
Wow. I'm learning so many new words today.
It's a lot to take in.
Yeah.
But these carotenoids are concentrated in the macula,
Okay.
which is the part of the eye that's responsible for central vision.
Okay. So it's like a targeted defense system for our eyes.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
Studies suggest that lutein and zeaxanthin may help protect against age-related macular degeneration,
Wow.
which is a leading cause of vision loss,
Especially as we get older.
especially in older adults, yeah.
So goji berries are protecting our vision.
Potentially, yeah.
Any other potential benefits we should know about?
Well, goji berries are also a good source of vitamin C.
Okay. The immune system.
Exactly, which we know is great for immune support.
Uh-huh.
Plus, they contain all 9 essential amino acids,
Okay.
making them a complete protein,
Wow.
which is pretty rare to find in plant-based foods.
Yeah, for sure.
So they really pack a punch.
So we've got antioxidants for eye health, vitamin C for immunity, complete protein source.
That's right.
Goji berries are definitely earning their spot on the superfood list.
Definitely.
Now on to a leafy green that everyone knows.
Okay.
Kale.
Kale.
It's supposed to be like the healthiest vegetable out there.
It's up there.
Does the research actually back that up?
Kale definitely deserves its superstar status.
Okay.
It's an absolute nutritional powerhouse,
Okay.
particularly rich in vitamins A, C, and K.
Okay, so vitamin C is for immunity.
Right.
And we've talked about the antioxidant benefits.
Yes.
But what do A and K do?
Well, vitamin A is essential for healthy vision,
Okay.
but it also plays a role in cell growth and immune function.
Okay.
And vitamin K is crucial for blood clotting,
Uh-huh.
but it's also important for bone health.
Okay, so kale is helping us with our bones, our vision, and our immune system.
Absolutely.
Anything else in there?
Well, it's also a good source of calcium,
Oh, for the bones.
which is important for strong bones and teeth.
Uh-huh.
Plus, it contains fiber,
Right.
which we talked about earlier, for a healthy digestive system. Some studies even suggest that kale might help lower cholesterol levels,
Wow.
which is great news for heart health.
Kale's a real multitasker.
It is.
It's doing so much.
It is.
So we've got benefits for the eyes, bones, immune system, heart, digestion.
Yes.
Okay, last but not least,
Okay.
we have maca root.
Maca root.
I've heard a lot about it.
Yeah.
For energy, hormone balance.
Yeah, it's very popular.
I'm not super familiar with it.
Okay.
What makes it so special?
Well, maca root is native to the high Andes Mountains of Peru,
Okay.
where it's been cultivated for centuries.
Wow.
It was traditionally used by the Incas for its energizing and stamina-enhancing properties.
So it's like nature's energy drink?
In a way, yes.
Yeah.
Maca is thought to enhance energy levels and improve stamina,
Okay.
possibly by supporting the adrenal glands,
Uh-huh.
which play a key role in managing stress and regulating energy levels.
So it's not like a jolt of caffeine.
Right.
It's more like working with the body's natural systems.
That's a good way to put it. Maca may help the body adapt to stress and maintain balance, which can lead to you feeling more energized and resilient.
Now, what about the hormone balancing aspect?
Right.
I've heard that maca is often called an adaptogen.
It is.
What does that mean?
Well, adaptogens are a unique category of plants that are thought to help the body adapt to stress
Okay.
and restore balance.
Uh-huh.
They work in a variety of ways, but one key mechanism is their ability to modulate the stress response system,
Okay.
which involves the adrenal glands and various hormones.
So maca might be helpful for people dealing with chronic stress and hormonal imbalances.
That's the idea.
Okay.
But more research is needed.
Yeah.
Some studies suggest that maca root may have beneficial effects on hormone balance
Uh-huh.
in both men and women.
Okay.
It's been studied for its potential to improve mood, reduce anxiety, and even enhance libido.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
It is, yeah. It's showing a lot of promise.
Potential energy booster, stress reducer, hormone balancer, all in one.
It's pretty remarkable.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah, but it's important to remember that individual responses can vary.
Right.
And it's always best to talk to your doctor before incorporating maca into your diet,
Okay.
especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medication,
Good point.
just to be on the safe side.
Well, this has already been so eye-opening,
Yeah.
learning about all these superfoods.
It's fascinating.
We've learned about spirulina, the protein-packed microalgae,
Yeah.
chia seeds, tiny but mighty for heart and brain health,
That's right.
turmeric, the spice with potential for brain and joint health,
Yep.
goji berries, the eye-protecting complete protein source, kale, the multitasking leafy green,
Yes.
and maca root, the potential energy booster and hormone balancer.
That's right.
Yeah, it's incredible, isn't it?
It really is. These foods are packed with such a wide array of nutrients,
Yeah.
and they offer a range of potential benefits.
But as we keep going deeper into this world of superfoods,
Yeah.
it's important to remember that they're not a quick fix or a magic bullet.
They're not.
They're best thought of as a part of a balanced and healthy lifestyle.
I agree.
What do you think?
I think there's no single food that can solve all our health problems.
Right.
Superfoods are most effective when they're incorporated into a holistic approach to well-being.
Okay.
That includes a balanced diet, regular exercise, stress management, and adequate sleep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's all about taking care of yourself.
And it's always wise to talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian
Absolutely.
before making any major changes to your diet.
I agree. Individual needs and health conditions can vary,
Right.
and a healthcare professional can provide personalized guidance.
This has been a really insightful start to our superfood deep dive.
Yes, it has.
Well, we've only just scratched the surface.
Yeah, we have a lot more to cover.
We still have more research and articles to explore.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for part 2, or we'll continue our discussion.
Looking forward to it. Welcome back to our Superfood Deep Dive.
I've been thinking about all the potential benefits we discussed in the last part.
Yeah.
Like boosting energy,
Right.
supporting brain health.
Uh-huh.
Pretty amazing what these foods can do.
It really is. And as we go deeper into the research,
Yeah.
you'll find even more fascinating insights about how these superfoods can impact our well-being.
One thing that stuck out to me was the importance of antioxidants.
Yeah.
Seems like they play a big role in a lot of these superfoods.
Absolutely.
I remember you were explaining how they protect our cells from damage.
Right.
But are all antioxidants created equal?
That's a good question.
Or are some better than others?
While all antioxidants work to neutralize free radicals,
Okay.
they actually do so in different ways,
Okay.
and they target different areas of the body.
Interesting.
It's like having a team of specialized defenders,
I like that.
each with their own unique skills and strengths.
So it's not just about getting enough antioxidants.
Right.
It's also about getting a variety of them
Exactly.
from different sources.
Exactly. Each superfood brings its own set of antioxidants to the table.
Okay.
For example, spirulina is a great source of phycocyanin, which we talked about.
Right.
And it's particularly potent at fighting inflammation.
Okay.
Turmeric, on the other hand, boasts curcumin,
Right.
which has been shown to have a wide range of beneficial effects, from protecting brain cells to supporting joint health.
And goji berries have lutein and zeaxanthin for eye health.
That's right.
Okay.
And kale is packed with vitamins C and A, both of which have antioxidant properties.
So we really do need to mix it up.
We do.
It's like diversifying your portfolio, but for your health.
I love that analogy.
Have a little bit of everything.
Yeah, creating a diverse and colorful plate of food that provides a wide spectrum of nutrients and antioxidants to support your overall well-being.
Speaking of diverse plates,
Yeah.
another thing that came up a lot in the research was fiber.
Yes,
A lot of these superfoods are really good sources of fiber.
they are.
Why is that so important?
Fiber is often overlooked,
Yeah.
but it's a true nutritional MVP.
Okay.
It plays such an important role in keeping our digestive system running smoothly,
Right.
helping to regulate bowel movements and prevent constipation.
Keeps things moving.
It does. It keeps things moving.
And I feel like it goes beyond digestion.
Absolutely. Studies have shown that a high-fiber diet can help lower cholesterol levels, which is great for heart health.
Okay.
It can also regulate blood sugar levels, which is important for preventing type 2 diabetes.
Wow.
And some research even suggests that fiber can reduce the risk of certain types of cancer.
So fiber is a multitasker as well.
It really is, yeah.
Which superfoods are especially good sources of fiber?
Well, chia seeds are a great example.
Right.
Just a small serving can provide a significant portion of your daily fiber needs.
And they help you feel fuller for longer?
They do, because they absorb so much water.
Right.
They contribute to that feeling of fullness.
What about kale?
Kale is another good source of fiber.
Okay.
A big leafy salad can really boost your fiber intake.
And even maca root has some fiber.
Yeah, maca root contains a decent amount of fiber as well.
Speaking of maca root,
Yeah?
I'm really interested in the whole energy-boosting, hormone-balancing thing.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
We talked about it briefly before.
Yeah.
But I'd love to go a little deeper.
Okay, sure.
What's really going on there?
Well, maca root has a long history of use as an energy enhancer and a stamina booster.
Uh-huh.
It was traditionally used by the Incas in the Andes Mountains, where they faced harsh conditions and needed all the energy they could get.
Right.
Now, while more research is needed to understand exactly how maca works,
Okay.
some scientists believe that it supports the adrenal glands,
Uh-huh.
which are responsible for managing our stress response and regulating energy levels.
So it's not like caffeine.
No.
It's not giving you that jolt.
It's not a quick fix.
It's more about working with the body.
Right. Maca may help the body adapt to stress and maintain balance,
Okay.
which can lead to you feeling more energized and resilient.
And what about the hormone balancing part?
Well, maca is often referred to as an adaptogen.
Right. And we talked about that a little bit before.
We did.
What does that mean again?
Adaptogens are a new category of plants that are thought to help the body adapt to stress and restore balance.
Okay.
They work in a variety of ways, but one key mechanism is their ability to modulate the stress response system,
Okay.
which involves the adrenal glands and various hormones.
So maca might be helpful for people dealing with chronic stress
Potentially, yeah.
and hormonal imbalances.
That's the idea.
Okay.
While more research is needed, some studies suggest that maca root may have beneficial effects on hormone balance in both men and women.
Mm-hmm.
It's been studied for its potential to improve mood, reduce anxiety, and even enhance libido.
Wow. It does a lot.
It does. It's quite impressive.
Potential energy booster, stress reducer, hormone balancer.
Yeah, all in one.
All in one little root.
Amazing.
But it's important to remember, individual responses can vary.
And it's always best to talk to your doctor before incorporating maca into your diet,
Okay.
especially if you have any underlying health conditions or are taking medication.
Good reminder.
Yeah,
So far, we've been focusing on the benefits of these superfoods.
right.
But are there any potential downsides or interactions we should be aware of?
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
For example, spirulina is generally considered safe for most people,
Okay.
but it's important to source it from a reputable supplier to avoid contamination.
Okay.
It can also interact with certain medications,
Hmm.
so it's always best to check with your doctor before adding it to your diet.
What about turmeric?
Turmeric, while generally safe, can cause digestive upset in some people,
Okay.
especially if consumed in large quantities.
Gotcha.
And it's worth noting that the curcumin in turmeric isn't easily absorbed by the body on its own.
Okay.
Combining turmeric with black pepper or consuming it in a fat-soluble form can actually enhance its absorption.
Good tip.
Yeah, little things like that can make a big difference.
So we need to be thoughtful. We do.
About how we use these superfoods.
Exactly. It's about being informed and making choices that are right for your individual needs and health goals.
This has been so enlightening.
Yeah, it's been great.
We've learned so much about these unique properties and their potential benefits,
Absolutely.
and some things to be cautious of as well.
Right. Always good to be aware of those.
I feel like we've only scratched the surface, though.
We have. There's so much more to explore.
I'm ready for more.
Okay.
Let's take a quick moment to gather our thoughts,
Sounds good.
and then we'll come back and continue exploring these fascinating foods.
I'm looking forward to it.
We're back for the final part of our superfood deep dive.
It's been quite a journey exploring all these nutritional powerhouses.
We've covered so much,
Yeah.
from spirulina's protein content to maca's potential for energy and hormone balance.
Right.
You know, as we've been talking about all these superfoods,
Yeah.
I've been thinking about how I can actually use them in my everyday life.
Yeah. It's one thing to talk about the benefits.
But it's another to put that knowledge into practice.
Exactly. So I kind of want to switch gears a bit
Okay.
and talk about some tips for actually using these superfoods.
Okay, sounds good.
Where do we even begin?
Well, one of the easiest and most versatile ways to enjoy many of these superfoods is by adding them to smoothies.
Smoothies.
Spirulina, chia seeds, maca powder, even kale
Okay.
can blend seamlessly into a delicious and nutritious breakfast or snack.
I love smoothies.
Yeah.
They're like a blank canvas
Yeah.
for creativity in the kitchen.
You can pack in so much goodness without even realizing it.
Yeah.
You can experiment with different flavor combinations and find what you enjoy most.
Oh.
For example, a tropical green smoothie with spirulina, mango, pineapple, and spinach could be a refreshing and energizing way to start the day.
That sounds good.
Or if you prefer something a bit more creamy, you could try a chia seed pudding with almond milk, berries, and a touch of honey.
Okay, I'm writing these down.
Go.
What if you're not a big smoothie person?
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
There are other options.
Okay.
Chia seeds are so versatile.
Yep.
You can sprinkle them on salads,
Uh-huh.
add them to yogurt parfaits, or even mix them into homemade granola bars.
Right, because of that gel-like texture.
Exactly. Their ability to absorb liquid and create that gel-like texture
Yeah.
makes them a great addition to so many dishes.
Plus they're adding fiber and omega-3s.
They are. It's a great way to sneak in those nutrients.
And for people who like savory flavors,
Yeah.
what about turmeric?
Turmeric's great for that.
Okay.
You can add it to a wide range of dishes.
Okay.
It's a staple in curries, of course.
Right.
But you can also use it to enhance the flavor and nutritional value of soups, stews, roasted vegetables,
Uh-huh.
even scrambled eggs.
I like turmeric.
That's a good one.
Adds a nice color.
It does. It brightens things up.
What about kale?
Well, kale's delicious in salads.
Right.
But you can also massage it with olive oil and lemon juice
Yeah.
for a tender and flavorful side dish.
Okay.
Or you can bake kale chips
Oh, kale chips.
for a healthy and crunchy snack.
Yeah, I love kale chips.
They're so good.
And goji berries.
Goji berries can be enjoyed on their own as a snack,
Okay.
or added to trail mixes, yogurt, or oatmeal.
Right.
That slightly sweet and tangy flavor,
And they're really pretty.
they do add a nice pop of color.
And what about maca powder?
Maca powder can be incorporated into baked goods,
Okay.
like muffins or energy bars,
Makes sense.
for a subtle, earthy flavor and a nutritional boost.
So many great ways to use these superfoods
There really are. It's all about being creative and finding what works for you.
and making it fun.
Exactly. Incorporating superfoods into your diet should be enjoyable and sustainable.
Right. No need to overcomplicate things.
Experiment, find what you like, and make it a part of your everyday routine.
I think that's a great takeaway from this deep dive.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not about following strict rules.
No,
It's about adding more nutrient-dense foods to your diet.
exactly. It's about enhancing our health and well-being in a way that feels good and fits into our lifestyle.
Yeah. This has been such a great deep dive.
I agree.
We've learned so much about spirulina, chia seeds, turmeric, goji berries, kale, and maca root.
It's been a whirlwind tour of the superfood world.
But before we go,
Yeah.
I want to leave our listeners with one final thought.
Okay.
As we all keep exploring nutrition and discovering what works best for our own bodies,
Yeah.
let's approach it with a sense of curiosity,
I love that.
openness,
Yeah.
and a willingness to experiment.
I think that's so important.
The more we learn about food,
Right.
the better choices we can make for our health.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power.
Well, that's a perfect note to end on.
It is.
Thanks for joining us on this superfood adventure.
It's been a pleasure.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep nourishing yourselves with the power of food.
And as always, remember to consult with a healthcare professional before making any significant dietary changes.